Hi there, I'm Melissa Kocius, chair of StarbaseIndy, and you're listening to Gaming with Scott.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, or good afternoon, I should say. Good morning. It still feels like it's like 9:30 in the morning. You are here with Gaming with Scott. We are doing the post-con wrap-up. I am here with RC, JC.
I can't feel my face.
He is remote control at this point, so RC is close enough.
I am here with Kat. Yep. And I'm here with Rico.
Yo.
So, Rico.
Sir.
How did you get back to your room last night?
I don't know. I know I went to a party with two very good friends. I woke up in the bed. I don't know how I got there, but I have it on good authority. Two very big, strong gentlemen hauled my 260-pound ass up to the room.
So what I heard was two big, strong, burly men took you to bed last night.
They absolutely
Yes.
did.
That's what I heard. Okay.
And I am not
That is
in
what
any
happened.
pain whatsoever, so they were gentle. Thank you, gentlemen.
There it is. There it is. The guy, the burly Barfleet security. They're surprisingly gentle.
Absolutely.
We're quite pleased with that.
It was
a
a great evening.
Can I shout in your ear? Oh, no, it's your neck that hurts.
Yeah, it's my neck that hurts. I'm not hungover.
Headache.
I am so not hungover. I got up and worked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I woke up at 10, and
did.
I went and bought coffee for JC and Kat, and then I went and worked
You
out.
didn't get any coffee
Shame
for
coffee.
yourself, though, didn't you?
No, I didn't get any coffee for myself.
know.
Coffee of shame.
It was not
Shame
coffee of shame.
Shame
You
coffee.
Why?
guys,
Were you ashamed when you drank your coffee?
I was.
They shouldn't have
yeah.
been. JC had to go through apparently a lot of the same stuff that I had to go through last night.
I did clean
Nice.
vomit out of the hinges of your glasses, and that says I love you.
Woo!
It's good, man. Good
Alrighty. That's
I'm with
very-
you to the bitter end, Rico.
Very good. So it was the acidic end. I mean the bitter end. Yeah.
Well,
Same thing.
JC and I
same
now have a
Stomach acid
rooming
end.
arrangement now. Every time we come to a con together,
Uh-oh.
he is going to be my roommate
Really?
because
Yeah.
that's what we do.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a
That's
top,
awesome.
he's a bottom. It works out.
Okay. Very good.
I'm
There
a
it is.
power bottom. Put some respect on that.
Oh, you top
Sir,
from
yes,
the leash?
sir.
That's terrible. You should never do that. I'm
I'm just the
saying.
space heater.
Yeah.
She went nuclear as soon as she fell asleep.
I told you.
Woo! I was like, I can feel it on the floor.
Body temp jacks up like 10 degrees. It's crazy.
Really? What is that about?
I don't know. Just as soon as I'm unconscious, my body temp skyrockets.
Yeah, and she's cold. She's an icicle when she's conscious.
So
I was so done.
yeah.
I was on the floor, right? And I'm like, hey, Kat, can you hand me my coffee? And she is hot to the touch. Like, tsk. I'm like,
Wow.
ah.
Is it one of these? And you just kind of rub your hands and then warm them on her
Pretty much.
person. That's the word
Shoulder.
I was looking for. I was
Shoulder.
going to say the first word that sprung to mind was carcass, and then I went, well, that's wildly inappropriate and
That's-
not
that's
the
a
direction
little
that
morbid, Scott.
Right, that's not
Shit.
the direction that I wanted
I'm
to
not
go.
Tauntaun. Jesus.
And then I went posterior because that's one of my favorites. And then I went, wow, that's also more than mildly inappropriate. I don't know what to say here. And then personage or
Yes.
whatever the word was that we used that was not morbidly obscene, that was a thing. And there's that. So you threw up last night. Is that what I'm hearing, JC?
I did.
I did not.
I did.
You did? Oh, you
Yeah,
did.
Rico
I
did.
did.
JC
Oh.
managed to keep it down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. There
yeah,
you go.
the one sentence summary of the evening is Rico decided to take the Unbreakable challenge.
No, I did not decide to do that.
Margot decided
That was
for him.
decided
Margot
for him?
decided for me that I
Sorry,
was
Chief
going
Medical
to do that.
Officer.
Chief Medical Officer decided that was going to happen. When it was right after the auction, I remember what happened right
I'm
after
not
the auction.
arguing the point so much. I do remember Rico being complicit in the entire thing, and I remember
That's true.
Oh, yes.
It wasn't forced upon me. They didn't
No.
twist my arm.
Yeah,
So it was safeties were taken off, and I could see Rico with the hands out, chest forward, like, bring it.
well,
Oh, wow,
legit.
that-
Ordinance
well,
free.
hang on. Before we
Yeah.
get,
Yeah.
remember they do have a policy that we, keep Barfleet private.
Yeah, I understand that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he's consenting to telling the story, right? Are you okay with that?
I can only tell
What he remembers.
the first two shots of the story. I remember my 2 shots and my first cigarette break. After that, I remember nothing.
What were the 2 shots?
I have no idea what was in them. One of them was Jägermeister, some 96% grain alcohol, and some cinnamony or pepperminty liquor. It was really, really. I guess it was,
Was it
a
tasty?
version of a liquid. It was amazing. It was a version of a liquid cocaine that I imagine, and it was really, really good.
It's flavorful. It was tasty.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's good. That's
So
good.
the way the thing is set up with the members' bars, you kind of go and you stand in line, and then you get to this triangle part of the line where you walk in a triangle because you go around, then to the bar, get your drink, and then you walk back the hallway out. Unless you're doing what we're doing,
where you
Then
just
you
go
just-
around the
then
circle.
you're on a hellish merry-go-round
Yes. Yes.
that just keeps spinning and spinning.
and spinning.
I don't
Even when you're
remember
standing
that.
still.
At
I don't
one
remember
point,
this
We
spinning.
took a shot out of. It was a little mason jar. I could have swore there was a fermenting fetus in that thing. I don't know.
Did I have a shot of that?
And I was morbid. Sure. Let's go with that. Word carcass sounds lame now, doesn't it? It's like very pale. in
I took that
comparison.
shot, and for a brief tenth of a second, I had Guardian Angel's cosmic awareness.
Yes. It's a beautiful thing, is it not?
It's pretty handy.
It's pretty
I saw
immense.
the other side.
I saw the universe
So yeah, Barfleet was a good
in
time.
the bottom of my mason
I
jar.
think it was
Listeners,
a little.
if you could see his 1,000-yard stare right now.
It was like
Right?
a little dune baby in the bottle.
right? And it was like,
It had blue eyes.
oh, sorry. I'm better.
Rico's name became a killing word. It was.
He was the Kwisatz Haderach of taking shots and throwing,
Cat was in the
throwing
corner.
up on
Cat was in the corner, like, how can this be?
I hear.
No, Cat was in the corner like, Rico, shut up and drink.
Yeah, shut up and drink. Put your hand in the box.
I
Put your
hear
hand
at
in the
one
box.
time Cat was just lounging on a chair or
I
a
was.
couch, arms spread, sitting back, and just
The
laughing
easy
at
chair
us.
in the corner.
Yeah,
just lounging.
lording over us as
Amuse
we,
me, peasant.
Yeah, as we went over this.
Peasant.
Yeah, I don't remember it. I wish I could.
So,
Oh,
so this was
glorious.
the non-peasants con, is what I'm hearing. Is that what I'm getting here? This was a really good con. I had fun this weekend.
I understand
I
why
had
you
fun
say
this weekend,
Starbase Indie is the nerd royalty con because it absolutely feels like
Is
it.
it not nice?
It is fantastic. I can't wait to come back next year.
I
Excellent.
mean, lightsaber tournament.
right?
Yeah.
realsies,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm
Cool.
doing that. I'm doing that next year.
That was
Yeah.
totally cool. Hey, so how did the lightsaber thing turn out?
Oh,
You
that
guys
was
was
fantastic.
awesome.
I want to get him on to interview him. I
Yeah,
think he'd be
that'd be
a great
awesome.
interview.
Yeah, right on.
But Rico got bloodlust during the
Yeah.
matches.
He did. He totally
He
did.
flat out went like
Nice.
Commodus and Gladiator. Like there was a
Nice.
hit, and he was like, ah, like you know.
Nice.
At one
Kiss
point, I
with the
started.
tongue out.
Right?
Yeah, I got up and started pacing, watching the battles.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that
wanted
happened.
to be in it.
That happened.
Yeah, so next year I'm
Wow.
doing that.
I think Rico will hit his first 3-pointer during a match, and then he'll stop in the middle of the fight and be like, "Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?"
And I think every year that I come back to do that, I am gonna learn a new form, and there are at
Until
least
you master all 12
five.
of them.
Yep. There
Yes.
are
13.
five forms. Yep.
There are
There are
13.
five. There are 13. Mace Windu invented the 13th. But yeah, in the Indie Lightsaber Academy, they teach 5 forms, and every year
Nice.
I'm gonna learn one form at a time,
Nice. Until
and
you
then,
can,
I
until
will
you
be
can create-
proficient in all 5, and then I'll create my own 6th,
There it is.
There you go.
That's where I was going. The sixth.
and I
As a-
won't
as
wear
a-
gloves.
As a quick plug, Indie Lightsaber Academy out of City Walk YMCA, 430 South Alabama Street.
Yep, here in Indy.
Whoa.
Local.
Yeah.
They're
She came-
fantastic.
she
Look them up
came
on
with it.
Facebook. Indie Lightsaber Academy.
Nice.
Great
Indie
guys,
Lightsaber.
great
I have to
group.
do some Facebook.
Great playlist.
book now.
They-
right on.
yeah.
Is it a good playlist too?
Ah, I need to find out what that playlist is.
Are they gonna
We need to find that guy just to get his playlist.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was
I'm
awesome.
gonna have
Right
to
on.
message him on Facebook.
Perfect for a tournament.
Very good. Very good. All right.
It was 3 hours of everything that I wanted it to be. I think I spent more time at that than I did anything else.
Well, what was really cool is we had
Well,
a
except
couple
getting
fans that
totally
were
plastered.
participating.
Yeah.
What?
In the tournament, and we got to
Yeah,
root
there were
for
some
them.
listeners participating.
Mhm.
Really?
It was awesome, yeah.
Oh, listen to that.
And you know, we walked
What's
over
his-
and you give him the supportive
Pug!
fist bump.
Yes.
What
Yeah.
was his name? Pete? Michael?
Pete- yeah,
Pete?
yeah.
Yeah, Pete. Listener Pete.
There you go. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
We were
You fought
rooting
well,
for
my
him.
brother. You fought well.
Nice.
You did, Pete. You fought really, really well. We were rooting for you 100% of the way.
So do you think anybody with a spork could have even competed?
Not even close.
I didn't think so.
Not even a little
Not
bit.
even close.
Can't believe you called it a sport.
Dude, I don't care. There is no way. There is no way a batleth could go toe to toe with even the wingtip spear.
Okay, I'm just saying. Knowing if Worf was standing here right now, he
I don't know that I'd say that.
beat your. You
No, he
wouldn't call
wouldn't.
it that in front of him.
Yeah, I would.
No, you would not.
Yeah, I would.
No, you would not.
I would call him a filthy savage and tell him to get his spork out of here.
This is exactly what Rico did with the bartender, and I was tethered to his unbreakable, and that's why I can't feel my face.
I feel mine just fine.
Oh, were you
Maybe
following him
should-
shot for shot? Were you
I
were
was-
you with him?
He was
I
riding
was
sidecar.
tethered 2 a.m.
Oh, nice.
You should
By
have-
forces beyond my control.
You should have got up and worked out with me. You'd have felt a lot better.
Oh my God, I couldn't.
Well,
He's like,
He
okay.
didn't
I'm
get
like,
back in
I
till
wake
like
up.
6.
I'm like, are you going to go run? He's
Jason's
like, yeah. I'm like,
defense,
I can't.
he didn't get into the room till 6. In Jason's
Right.
defense, I was
Oh, wow,
put down.
really?
I think at
Yeah.
sometime.
I
I
shut
was
the
awake
bar
the entire
down.
time until he got back.
I shut the bar
Well,
down. Like
granted,
I took
was
my last
periodically
shot.
checking on this dude to make sure
Yeah,
he
because
was
mine was
alive.
like 2:30. And
I took my last shot
and
and I tipped it back and the lights went do do do. That kind of thing.
Nice. Yeah. When the Technicolor filters are off, your eyeballs no longer working.
Yeah, Kat here was a very good babysitter. I didn't throw up anywhere on my bed, and there was nothing on my
always good.
clothes.
That's always
And there was
good.
a bottle of water waiting for me right there on the nightstand.
Yeah,
Well, who held your hair?
I did. Technically speaking,
There it is.
Held his hair, cleaned his glasses, filled the water bottle.
Oh,
It was
that's
pretty
a
cool.
what sucked is
Real
we
brother.
couldn't get him to the toilet fast enough. So,
Oh, God.
do you mind if I tell this?
Go ahead. I don't remember it, so
He's
tell
like,
it.
I
This
have
will
no
be-
idea.
This will
This
be
is
me
the first-
hearing it.
this is
yeah.
the first time he's heard
He's
of
off
this.
balance, and so what he does is he throws his arms out in front of himself, akimbo in the doorway to steady himself because he doesn't want to fall over. But this means he loses all forward progression towards the toilet.
no.
And he's like, and it's like starting to sputter out. So I can tell it's like. So I grab the trash can and I hold it up. But I'm drunk too, so it's wobbly guy vomiting into wobbly guy, and the two things aren't moving, so it's just going all over my hands.
Can I tell a story from the other side of the bathroom door?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
We got Rico back in the room. JC had to pee, and then I had to pee. I had just gotten the door shut, and I was just sitting down and heard, Cat! I was like, fuck, I just sat down. I can't stop it. And I just see clear liquid start to come in front of the door, and I'm like, oh, fuck my life.
Oh, wow.
I'm
So
really,
as soon as I finished, they were like, Cat, jog very quickly
Oh, I
to your
remember this
immediate
now.
left out of the door. I'm like, yep, dodging that puddle. Gotcha.
Because Marco was giving you the danger directions, and I remember Kat suddenly turns into like Ricky Tikki Tavi, the way she just ballerina pings over the potential vomit zone, just like ding.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
this is a fantastic story. I'm loving every
As
second of it.
I was in there, I was looking around. I was like, shit, I need a towel to just put down in front of this door. I was like, all right, this one, it's slightly damp. Don't care. It'll soak up the acid and keep it from etching the floor.
Wow. What's the bill on the marble work? Who knows? Okay. Then you know.
No.
Because Cat thought fast.
They already slid the bill under the door. I owed $0.
Nice.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, the
anything
bill was
after
slid
that-
under the door and waiting for us when we got Rico back up there.
Nice.
The crowning jewel of the whole thing was we wake up, and we're finally alive and moving, and we go downstairs and we stop by the concierge room to get some complimentary water and
Refreshment,
stuff,
yep.
right? And we go in, and there's this whole group of women sitting at this table. One of whom has like a little mandolin is playing, and we walk in, and she stops playing like clink. And so I'm like, I look over, and Rico's looking at them like, "What's your problem?" And the one girl goes, "Do you remember us?" And Rico goes, nope. And she goes, well, we remember you.
That's never a good sign.
That
kids.
is awesome.
So she's like, we were out front, right? Because we lost Rico for like half an hour. We didn't know. She was like, we were out front. You were out there smoking. And then you decided you wanted to hit on all of us.
No recollection. That doesn't mean it didn't happen because that's something I would
totally
do.
happened.
Nice.
But yeah, they weren't mad about it. They were pretty. They were jovial, and
They were
friendly about
pretty.
it.
Probably amused.
Yeah,
Oh, that's funny. That's
it was a good night, man.
So what I'm hearing is, while rather Mysterio in nature, a game all night. That's what I'm hearing.
Apparently, well, I mean, I'm thankful for JC and Kat sharing the room with me because they were able to contain the disaster that I was.
We made sure you didn't go out like Hendrix.
Nice.
Thanks, man.
Which is always good.
Appreciate
which
it.
is always good. So, Kat.
Shiny things going
Yay
by.
for shiny
so many
things
shiny things
going by. Woohoo.
Shiny
So,
tingly things.
so, Kat, did you have fun at the con?
I did.
What'd you like?
Yes. Shiny
Really?
things.
Yeah, all of
Dogs
it?
everywhere.
Dogs
cats.
everywhere. Dogs and cats living together. Mass hysteria.
Yes.
Yes, fantastic.
And shiny lightsaber battles.
yeah.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, excellent. Good. Because I know from Kat, there was some apprehension when I said I want to put you on mic, and you went, and then I was like, well, but
I hate listening to my own voice.
and then there was like, well, I want you to come and do the panel, and you were like, I don't know what I would say. okay. And I'm like, well, but I need the fresh perspective. And you're like, but I don't like to do this.
I'm not a Trekkie. I'm not a huge Star Wars nerd. I'm not a huge sci-fi nerd in general.
Don't have to be.
I'll watch it and shit, but
It's okay.
I
Our
don't
panel that we
have
did
as much to
on
contribute
Friday
as other people.
was an amazing panel. We
It
had
was really
some
good.
really good questions that were asked to us from one of the audience members. And we had really good answers for them. And I can't wait till that gets edited and we can hear that because
It's already up.
Oh, fantastic! It was a really good panel.
Yeah.
You would have enjoyed it, Kat. It was a good panel.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Well, good. But then
I'm
those.
sorry I woke up so late then.
No, it doesn't. No, that's perfectly fine. But it was one of those where when we want you in because it's all good, you're like, well, I don't have that much to contribute. Yes, you do, because you find the shiny things and you go,
I
hey,
do.
look,
I have
and
a
you're
shiny
quick
radar.
you're quick with a moist towelette. You know, there are skills
Or a
that,
terrible pun.
or whatever the case may be. All right, JC,
Yes, sir.
do you have a good con?
Oh, I absolutely love this con.
What'd you like about it?
Well, I think I should bring it up. The burlesque show was a lot of
That
fun.
was pretty awesome.
It was a lot.
This was my first
Moxie
burlesque
is
show.
awesome.
Oh, Moxie,
Fucking
if
love
you were
Moxie.
listening, we love
Moxie's
you.
got some
I
good
love you,
stuff
Mooksy.
going
And we
on.
love your hair.
And by the way, a horse walks into a bar joke is a classic that will never not be funny. That
Well,
And the
that
Vulcan
was
one.
the
I like
only
the
Vulcan
one.
one was
yeah, I
amazing.
like the Vulcan spin that Moxie
Yeah.
had on her jokes.
Yes, I like the Vulcan joke was very funny.
How
Can
many
we-
Vulcans
can we
does it
retell
take to change a light bulb?
Yeah, how many Vulcans does it take
It's
to change
one.
the light bulb?
One.
Logical. It's
One.
only
It's
one.
very
Just one.
logical.
Yes.
Just one. Unscrews it, changes it.
Can we
One.
tell the Vulcan horse joke too?
I mean, we could.
That was very funny.
Wait, no, this is
amazing.
her material. We can't.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, don't.
Okay,
so
we won't ruin
so
it.
you have to go
Yeah.
to a Moxie show to get to the
Yes.
Vulcan.
Yeah.
The
That's what we
Vulcan
should be
horse
doing.
joke.
I
There it
want
is.
to say Moxie's ode to everybody's grandmas. That
Oh my God,
song
That
was
that warmed
fantastic.
my heart.
That was a
Single
great way
Like
to
tier-
start
cockles
the
of your
show.
heart.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It set the theme for the burlesque show.
It did.
Yes, it
really
did.
It was a very
It did.
good opening. It did. It had a certain warmth and love to it.
And you know,
that-
it was uncanny. The thing I can't is she was so spot on about my grandmother.
not love for the actual grandmother, but love for the audience. It was a unifying experience. I was kind of shocked by my grandmother, a little old lady from Italy, from Rivasandli, and she said to me, "Son, when you marry a woman, make sure you marry a woman with small hands. It'll make your pecker look bigger." And I went,
Thanks, Grandma.
Good tip, Grams.
I was like, "What?" I mean, literally, I was like, "What did my grandmother just? What is this?" I was scarred a little bit.
Yeah.
But
She
it was,
sounds
a
like a
little bit.
fantastic woman, though.
she was amazing, and it was just like, what? Gano, we miss you. So
There was a
How do you
lot
say
of good
these
acts. There was a lot of good music.
It was different.
At the
Yeah.
burlesque show, my favorite part was the Miss
Jamiroquai.
Flying Saucer
Yeah, that's
portion of the show because
Yeah.
they played Cosmic Girl by Jamiroquai,
Jamiroquai.
which I've
Rico
been
loves him some Jamiroquai.
affixed with now. Yeah, I'm gonna when I get back in the car to drive home, I'm gonna jam out to some Jamiroquai.
The T-shirt lady, Miss Van Gogh.
Yes.
I was very wonderful show, fantastic performance, talent all around there. I'm just it's good stuff.
They had
So-
an auction there too, which they were giving out. All
Yeah.
of the money was going to charity for their auctions.
I don't know
Whoever
how much
charity
charity
is,
was
that bitch
taken
made
away.
out like a
yeah.
bandit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she did. She was that was like crazy. I was like,
They were looking
wow.
for her at Barfleet
Charity
later,
gets
too.
all the bucks.
One
I
of
was
my
like,
most
wow.
favorite things happened here on this last day of this con.
Uh-oh.
We were sitting down for lunch, which admittedly I didn't eat because I ordered calamari.
Yeah,
on
seafood
a
is a
stomach
bad
full of
idea
alcohol.
after that
Yeah, that
night.
was
But,
beauteous move.
Dominique, one of the celebrity guests they had here, was also in the lounge, and we got to watch
Yeah.
a
Oh, was that
football
him
game
behind
with
us?
him.
Yeah.
That was yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Not a sci-fi nerd at
Oh,
all. I
yeah.
don't know any of these actors.
Yeah.
Well, it's because we weren't like celebbing out or anything. We
Yeah,
just
we
sat
didn't-
there and watched the
yeah.
game with them, and
And had a good
Had a
time.
good time.
Yeah, we
Isn't
talked
that awesome?
talked
Yeah.
about football.
I was just mentally playing the try to place the accent game.
Nice.
and then here's
Turns
what
out he's
happens.
from Leicester?
Yeah, so we leave, right? And Kat mentions, I can't place his accent. And I was like, well, why don't you ask him? She's like, well, because it's rude. That's not what I do.
I don't want to be that American.
So
so Rico steps up.
I step
Well, turns
up.
out he's walking right behind us.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'd be like,
he's walking right behind us as I'm telling. The one guy was obnoxious, wouldn't leave his wife alone, and I'm like, they're right behind me.
Oh, shit.
So I
And
slow down.
You pause a half step.
Yeah.
And Kat's like, why is he slowing? So what's the accent?
So I said, hey, do you mind if I ask you, where are you from?
Right there.
And he says, oh, I'm from Leicester. I was like, oh, because you didn't have a regional accent. He's like, I don't have a regional accent. My mother raised me to make sure that you couldn't tell what region I was from. So then he walked off. I said, thank you. We wished him a safe flight home. And I was like, Kat, he's from Leicester. And that was it. But it was really cool just to hang out with
That's
him,
so
not as
cool.
like a fan, but just like as a person in a lounge watching a football game.
And I'm gonna. My English geography is still shite, so I'm gonna look this up on maps to verify it. But my guess was Midlands accent, so I'm gonna look that up real quick.
There
All
you
right.
go. So I will point out while she is Googling that is what StarbaseIndy brings to the table.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
man.
Because you can be like, well, we went to the bar and
Boom,
watched some football.
Midlands. Yes.
Way to go. Good job.
Wow. Alrighty then. Is that you can roll into the bar, watch some football with Dominic Keating, and be like, all right, we're good.
And he's super cool. Whoa, sorry.
That doesn't
It
matter.
was awesome.
Okay. He
I've-
was
I've
super
been-
freaking
That's our
cool.
Cursing the whole
that's
time.
our one F-bomb. We're done.
And he's
for the
super
rest
cool,
of the
man.
No,
night.
that's been
Sorry.
more than one. Sorry.
And,
No, although I
no,
kind
no,
of
it
felt
hasn't.
bad
I
for
refuse
David
to acknowledge that.
for
Okay.
David Wong during the whole con because
Yeah,
during
Garrett
the
Wong.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. Doesn't
My
matter.
brain is half
Now
dead.
I
Some
feel
of
worse
it's
for
nice.
him, but go ahead.
Anyway, Garrett Wong, I felt bad. He spent the entire con walking around looking like he just got released from the ER or something. I mean, he looked wiped.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Who is this? I'm sorry. I was looking at Dominic Keating's wiki.
Garrett
wiki.
Wong.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, and apparently Dominic went to Barfleet the first night.
Yes, he
and-
did.
and-
Admiralty.
And yeah, Admiralty. And that's all you need to say from a Barfleet standpoint, Admiralty, and
sir.
moving on. And then the next morning was very much like,
I think I saw Dominique more than any of the other celebrities because not only was he here to do photo ops and do things but he was here to experience the con.
Yeah, he'll go out.
and hang
Yeah.
out with the
Yeah,
fans.
he'll go out.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And he was my
That's awesome.
favorite, and I never formally introduced myself to him or shook his hand or anything like that. But I rubbed elbows with him. It was a good time.
yeah. And that was John Delancey for me when they were over at the Marriott at Shadeland. Was like he was eating dinner and was like, what? And went over, he's like, yeah, grab a chair. And it was just like, oh, seriously? Like I wasn't supposed to jump that rope and run at you like that because that was probably really fanboy and horrible. And it was like, so we sat down and talked with Q for like a half hour while he finished up his meal. He's like, all right, I got to go finish checking in. And it was like, okay, cool. See ya. It's that kind of Starbase brings that sort of like, I'm just grabbing a beer, watching some football.
Yeah, like this tops being in Claudia during Gen Con and having Will Wheaton just chilling there behind me. Like this tops that.
Nice.
Oh, have you heard JC's Will Wheaton story?
No,
I have not.
No.
Okay.
Do you hear that, Will Wheaton? Okay, no, I'm not going to go
Well,
there. I'm not going
he'll
throw
have to,
that
he'll have to
gauntlet
tell
down.
it. He'll have to tell it off air. It's
I'll
a
tell
great
it off.
story.
Yeah, it's a
a
good
great
story.
story.
But that's all right.
So, Big Daddy T, what was your favorite part of Starbase this
More
year?
bugs.
Because
Wow,
I know you did
favorite
2
part.
panels. You went to the show with us. You ate. You had a room. What?
Yeah, that was it was the whole I like. Okay, here's yes, I'm going to take Kat's answer. Yes. I like the whole thing.
See, it's a good answer.
It was
It's
a good
catch-all.
answer. This is 1 year staking out in a direction of our own with Gaming with Scott on its very, very own. Do or do not. There is no try. It was at Starbase a year ago where Rob Southgate sat down and said, why aren't we recording this? And we threw mics out, and then it was this panoply of people in and people out and recording and all of that. And the idea was, you got content, record it. You want stuff out there, record it. You want to do these things and put it out, do it. And I went in a different direction than where we were previously. And 1 year later, we're back at StarbaseIndy, and the con is as much fun, if not more, with the burlesque show, with the food, with the lightsabers, with the guests, with the panels. We did that 2-shot with John yesterday that was a complete
just the tip.
blast.
Yeah.
On top of just the tip, so we've got listeners that have come back and gone, well, I was on last year and I want to do it again this year. And I'm sure he'll be back again next year.
Yeah.
And it's one of those where it's an affirmation for me that we might not have gone as far forward as I would have hoped. I mean, I want to do it all right now. But it was its own. Gaming with Scott has become its own direction. It's been successful. It's done it right so that the 6 of us can show up to a con, have a blast weekend where it's really chilled, really laid back, and I can raise a glass and say, to success, and we move forward. That was the best part for
Always
me.
forward.
Yeah, always forward.
That was touching,
Exactly.
man. I got a little choked up.
I did.
Got a little choked
verklempt.
up. Yeah.
I felt
So-
good.
And I'm being positive. I don't want to knock
Yeah.
anybody or anything. We've done well, and I celebrate that success by having a nice, relaxed, laid-back, fun con.
And I
That-
do want to say that
That's good.
the cherry on my Sunday is I want to get them to plug the Sci-Fi Photo guys.
Yeah.
That's just one guy, but he's here, and they do really awesome nerd photography with green screen, and he's really good in Photoshop. Anyway, point being, I am proud to announce to everyone that I have taken the Iron Throne, and you will see
Nice.
proof soon on Facebook.
Nice.
That's what you said, may
I'm
never
not going to
die.
contest that. He can sit on the throne. I'll be his hand.
Nice.
Good.
All right.
Good.
Very, very good.
JC,
All
is this your hoodie?
Yeah.
I paid the iron price for it.
Well, I'm stealing it.
Well, there it is.
Because it is
it's cold.
chilly, right? Well, if you look just up above us, behind,
Well, and
AC
we're
vent.
right by the doors, and people are leaving. And
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cold.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Okay, that's my only complaint about the. Why can they not fix the temperature
is it so
problems
cold
in this
in here,
damn
guys?
hotel? It's always cold in this damn hotel.
Well, yesterday it was warm.
Yeah, yesterday
No,
was
Yesterday they got it right.
No, yesterday was cold for like the first half of the day, and then the later part of the day.
Oh,
There was a
really?
midpoint where
Yeah.
they got it right, and then
Okay.
there was a Goldilocks moment.
It was
then
actually
gone.
really comfortable. I felt really comfortable when we were recording just the tip with Hayden and Kaylin,
Yeah.
and I felt really that felt all right. But
And he's always fun to have on, and she was just adorable. She was just cute as a button.
she's adorable.
was very funny.
He's incredibly accomplished for 20 years old.
Right? I kind of was
I felt
like,
marginally
get out.
threatened.
I mean, I didn't.
Please
but
get away from my table so I don't think about my own personal failures.
Well, see, and that's when I just sit back and I go, these mics are mine. I'll take them home. You know, I mean, it's like,
he could take his
really,
mic and leave.
I control the sound. You know,
Yeah.
that's how it. You know, I have that outer limits kind of moment. You know, we control the horizontal, we control the vertical. I'll just turn your mic off. It's like,
Nice.
oh, you're really
Done.
accomplished. Boop. Hey, wait. What does it say now? That's what I thought. Okay, good. Moving on. Yay. So yeah, but no, he's very accomplished for
We
20
re-edited it. Hayden, what have you been up to the last years? Nothing.
Added some crickets.
I've been on unemployment. You know, I mean, just like, wait, what? No, that's not good.
Hang on, what? That's not right.
That's not right. That's not what I said.
That's what was recorded.
I had a job, but I
It's what's
lost
on the
it.
tape. So.
Kaylin supports me now. You're like, ha ha. We love you, Hayden. That's going in. So no, good con all the way around. The food was tasty. I need to hit that breakfast buffet again before
so
11
good.
apparently.
Yeah, sorry
Damn
about
it.
that.
I was like, son of a
That breakfast buffet that they have is
Was it
pretty
good?
good. Oh
Nice.
yeah, potatoes, like country fried potatoes that were seasoned. They were a little spicy. They had Colby Jack, shredded Colby Jack cheese that you could throw in your potatoes. There was
Blueberry
salsa,
pancakes.
blueberry pancakes, scrambled eggs,
Scrambled eggs.
sausage and bacon.
Yeah.
A
Oh,
fruit
snap.
bar, yogurt
and
bar.
gravy, like biscuits and gravy.
No, there was no biscuits and gravy.
no
No
gravy.
gravy. I couldn't get any.
Well,
But I mean,
then
there were
that-
bagels and muffins and toast and stuff like that.
Oh, I'd have torn that shit up.
Yeah, they put me in front of all that breakfast food and said, "Eat as
Go.
much as you like." I went, "This is not going to end well for either."
Challenge
Somebody's
accepted.
losing money.
It is.
Yeah.
It is reasonably priced too. I think it's what is it? $11, $10 for their
Yeah.
breakfast for their breakfast buffet.
They'd lose money
Better than Golden Corral.
Yeah,
just on
Yeah.
sausage and bacon alone.
Right.
I'm all about that. All
You mean I
right.
don't have to choose between sausage or bacon?
Yes.
Madness.
What would you like? Both.
Yes.
So
It's just the military. Only one star.
so this is more for JC and Scott because you guys did this 1 year ago. It's now 1 year later.
Oh wow.
Uh-huh.
1 year wiser.
Yeah, so you
What
say.
have you learned over that year from bookend to bookend, from Starbase to Starbase, about podcasting at the conventions? Any tips or
Oh,
tricks that we
man.
can give out
Where
there
do you want me
to?
to start? You start.
I mean, yeah, because it's now 1 year later. What should you do?
So 1 year ago, we were sitting on a mixing board tethered to a wall where we had an outlet that we were plugged into. Now, we have an outlet here. This is true. However, I'll now also have the Anchor Powerhouse that gives us 30 hours of recording time, and I can go anywhere that I want. Carl, shout out to Carl, the guy that runs Indie PopCon. Carl!
That kills people, Carl.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, then you're really going to dislike that this neck part. It's boat nectar. Okay, so so I said, yeah, you got this, and we plug everything in, you get 30 hours of power. And he went, well, I may have to steal that idea. I said, Carl, it's perfectly fine. So he hadn't even heard about it.
Oh,
He
wow.
does podcasting and needs to get power in the convention center.
He's
and
kind
other
of a
things
big
like
deal.
that, right? It's kind of a thing. And he was genuinely impressed today when I went, yeah, I was told, well, you can't do a portable podcast. It can't be
Like,
done. And
hello,
I went,
Challenge accepted.
challenge accepted. And so we did that, and now we've got, and literally with the cart, which we've gotten as well, it's a great piece of equipment, and we can literally lash the mics to the cart and do a roving, moving podcast as we go. It's next level kind of stuff. We haven't done it often. We've only moved once from place to place, and it was pretty darn simple to fold everything up and move down to where we needed to be. But we have reached a familiarity with equipment, with portability, with setup and tear down, with people on. Ears are a big thing. Like, everybody
Yep.
needs to have headsets, and if you don't, then
Yeah,
it's like,
sorry.
I don't know what we're supposed to do with it. Put this on, and you go, oh, I get it. I don't wander away from the mic now when I talk, and it's amazing to see the people jump forward when they have that auditory feedback. We've really gone to next leveling. I found in the last 2 months, I have found 2 editing secrets that I did not know, like 2 buttons in Audacity. I didn't know what they did. And I clicked one by mistake, and it led to the other one, and I was like, oh, that sounds like way better. Oh, what does that do? And then I read into it, it was like, oh, I didn't know I should put that check in the box. And now it's really cut my editing time in half.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
So I'm like, it's fantastic. We've had a really, really good year moving forward with Gaming with Scott.
Yeah.
What do you got, big guy?
Well, there's been all our advancement on a technical level. And then I guess I'll save that where we speak to how we've become better broadcasters, period. But on an admin level, we've learned how to schedule. We've learned how to rope. I mean,
Yeah.
starting off, it was, hi, what would you like? Whereas now it's, hi, I'm Josh with Gaming with Scott. And, we'd like to have you over and maybe give you a little bourbon and chit-chat with you for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Be down for that? And it's...
Well, I mean, if there's bourbon involved.
Right?
Right.
And you would be, that's something we learned from Gen Con
Well,
when
yeah.
we're like, yes, we have lemon and honey and tea and bourbon.
the care
and-
packs, we learned to do
Yeah.
that. I mean...
And it's all some next level shit.
And, we've learned how to roll with the con. We know what the pitfalls are likely to be, and we're ready to deal with them in advance. Man, so much.
So it's been a good experience for you from one year to the
Well,
next.
that's what I was telling Rico when we were coming down here. I feel like this is an RPG, and I'm level 15, and I went back to the start area for the lulz.
Nice.
You know what I mean? Like, there's a little bit of that going on. So
Yeah. And it's really, so you will come back and it's nice. So we recorded at a con, StarbaseIndy, 1 year ago. And we've recorded at cons since then.
Mm-hmm.
But once you've done a con, like we've recorded StarbaseIndy, we've done Hoosier Con, we've done Gen Con. We've done In Conjunction. We did, Gen Con was like Good Morning America. We had our own corner. It was a thing. It was totally cool. And once you've done it once, now you come back in and you're like, oh, well, we've done this. Like, this is, I have that experience in my pocket now. And it's not the idea of, well, I'm just not, are we allowed to be in this? Where do I put the banner?
Oh,
like,
yeah,
it
that
all
was
works.
fantastic. We gorillaed the shit out of Gen Con, and
Right.
nobody said anything cross to us.
Well, and it was hysterical because the security was like, well, we have to be in this area, and you're the most interesting thing going on. So, yeah, we'll watch your stuff for you.
Yeah.
Like, even security, they were like, well, what if we go tell security? Then security will be like, you better leave them alone because
Yeah.
they're the only thing that we've got
Seriously.
going on over here.
Yeah.
So you need to shut up. And it was like, oh, how
if you
very
kill my
interesting.
entertainment, I will eject you.
Yeah, exactly. And it was really neat to have. I'm seeing more behind the scenes. This is the second year in a row that I've sat down with the con chair. Melissa Kocius was the con chair here, and I got a bumper with her, and I got to talk with her the Wednesday before the con started, where we put together the thing that we sent out earlier, and it was nice to be able to thank her and get her take on what's going on and to see the bubbly amount of interaction. People who come to a con, like they show up. I got 3 days. I got Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We did stuff every day. There was really cool stuff going on, and then I get to go home. Well, and there were people, I made this mistake, where I thought, well, once you're the con chair, like I'm the king, I sit on the Iron Throne, I just wave my hand and stuff gets done.
Unless
that's
you want
that's
to
you.
fight over it.
That's
right
you. No,
now.
I'm fine. No, you can have it. It's perfectly
Hey, speaking
fine.
of fighting, our listener that was in the lightsaber tournament is in the room next door.
Sweet.
All right.
Yep, there he is.
Oh, hey, speaking of things we've learned,
But
we
the
should
con chair never gets to slow down. Like the weekend of the con, they just go into overdrive. But that's what I was going to
Well,
say. Go ahead.
Oh, no, speaking of things we've learned,
Yeah.
we should talk about how this con began.
Okay, do tell. Where are we going? There's about a dozen
room
different with the room.
and the
Oh. Okay, so situational awareness. Huh?
Is a thing.
It's something that I've learned because we were walking along and I turned my head to the left and I don't have exact what I like to call peripheral vision.
by that
And
he means none.
And I turned my head to the left and who do I see? Lisa Meese. She's sitting at what will be the podcast panel we were going to do at 2, and it's 1 something. I'm like, oh, yay. I'm like, hi, Lisa. And I walked in, and I set the little packet down. She's like, hi, Scott. She stopped and looked at me. Hi, Scott.
Jinkies, it's Velma.
And I went, oh,
Well,
hey.
she waved at him like he was walking in the room to go sit down in the audience, like that
Well,
kind of a
didn't-
wave.
I didn't know that. And I was like, and she waved, and I was like, oh, and I was like, well, I'm supposed to get a hug from Lisa. So, like, I started to go up the stairs, and I hear JC's like,
No, I go, Scott, what are you doing? She's in the middle of a panel. And he just looks slowly over to the
And I
right
turn
and
to
sees
the
this
right.
packed audience.
And there's like not just 2 people. Like there's 4 and 20 score.
Are you
there
leaving?
were a lot of folks.
Oh, okay. Well,
That
do
it
you
was a
remember?
thing.
Do you remember what I did last night? You'll have to fill me in because I don't remember. I don't remember what I did.
You imbibed mass quantities.
Did I?
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
I didn't make a big ass out of myself, did I?
No.
Not
Josh
any more than you-
Margo saw you through it.
There you
Oh,
go.
good deal.
Yeah.
Very good.
Okay. I'll have
Excellent.
to hit you guys up on Facebook to find out everything that happened.
No.
He's gonna want details eventually. Details into his own life. Yeah.
Thanks, Rob. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Rob.
Not a problem.
All good. All good. So I looked
It's
to the
Robert
right,
Duff. He's a good man.
and there's a full-fledged audience, like not just 2 people. And I had apparently was going to walk up for my hug in the middle, and just I was like, "Oh, hey, where did they come from?" And it was a moment. Sorry, Lisa.
Oh, hello, I didn't see you there.
I was like, "Oh, I didn't see you there." Like literally, I thought the audience was hiding behind like a potted plant, and then they sprung out on me. They were like, "Aha!" And I was like, "Oh shit!"
I wait until the end of the con when Scott is doing a second panel.
Right.
And he's in the middle of his panel. He's in the middle of really talking about some sort of technical point. He's doing the Gillespie fingers, and he's talking, and he's and I just walk right up on
And
stage
gave me a hug, and I
hug
went,
him.
"Oh, all right. Well, that was a thing. That's sort of the motif for the weekend. Go into the middle of a panel and hug someone because I was not socially apt.
Aware.
I was inept. Yeah,
Yes.
I was. Yeah, that was not a good thing. Sorry, Lisa. But that's how the con started, and then I was like, I am abashed and embarrassed, and I will go leave now. I was harrowed.
I like how
Use
Starbase
another
Indy
word for the-
set us
for
up
the
with a
Hey,
table
Rico.
and a sign.
Captain 10 o'clock.
Hello, Captain. She's
Hello,
a good woman.
Captain. People come back pointing at him. He's unbreakable.
Did the captain just say I'm unbreakable?
I
Yes,
think
she
she
did.
indeed did just say you're unbreakable.
The brunette young lady was the captain? Yes. Yeah. All right.
That feels really good.
Since it comes from the
Well,
brass, I have to
boom.
admit, you are on my level.
I
I
think
know,
it's time
he's
to change
behind me.
that bet.
He's behind me. I know he's behind me. He's right there. He's behind me. He keeps doing this to me all con. He keeps doing this to me.
But I think it's time to change that bet.
Which? Well, there's
Oh,
a
no,
bet.
never mind. Okay, never mind.
What bet is involved?
Don't
sorry.
worry about it. We'll tell you later.
Wait.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
Yeah.
I want to know about this bet.
Nope.
I think I'm going to lose now.
Uh-oh.
So, needless to say, ladies and gentlemen, StarbaseIndy is a thing. We encourage you to come out and do it. We told you we'd give you con coverage, and we have consistently all weekend long. Yeah, I had to reach out right before the burlesque show to Rob Southgate and say, "Hey, I ran out of quota.
We ran out of quota.
Can you give me a little bit more?" so he gave me plus 50%, and I'm
I
like,
feel
"Oh,
like, okay, since we've been starting recording at cons,
right."
we have consistently, almost every month, run out of quota.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Rob, at
That's a
some
thing.
point, is going to have to say, guys, you
quit it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stop.
Well, and he sent me a thing. He's like, "Oh, I got to get with the Gaming with Scott group. I got ideas. I got all kinds of stuff that we need to do." So I'm like, I don't even know what's coming. It's a great thing.
So he wants to do something with us?
Something apparently. It's going to be fantastical.
we have done really, really good. And big shout out to JC bringing his blog audience over.
Yeah.
Yep.
To retain some of our listeners that
Hello,
we have.
Dark Workers, still with you.
And a big shout out to the Stargate people that are here with us doing this con stuff. And I mean, we have a great network of people. And I saw you sitting here with the Indie PopCon guy.
Yeah.
I saw you rubbing elbows, and I was just thinking, Scott's networking.
Yes, sir.
Something is going to happen.
That's a
So
thing.
that's going to be huge.
And a shout out to Southgate Media Group, who we are a part of,
Huzzah.
and Chantel and Kevin and Rob
And Rob and
all
Martha.
and Rob and Martha.
every
and all the whole-
pod on the Southgate Media Group.
Absolutely, we will give lots of love to everyone that we can. It's good. We want. That's what I was talking about earlier. There's a lot of internet. There's plenty of room for everybody. It's all good. Just because you listen to my podcast doesn't mean you can't listen to somebody else's as well, or that you shouldn't. I think there's a lot of podcasts out there. You should go. Got to catch them
totally.
all. It's like Pokemon.
Chantilly lace and a
And a
pretty
pretty
face.
face and a me tail hanging down. There's a wiggle in the walk and a wiggle in the talk. Woo!
So,
that's
will we be coming
round,
back
round,
to?
round. Oh, what?
Will we be coming back to Starbase next year? Will this continually?
How much did you drink? Are you still just blotto? Asking that question.
Maybe.
Yes, we'll
hang
be
on,
back.
hang on. Let's check how Pavlovian conditioning works.
All right.
Hip hip,
Barfleet,
hip hip,
Barfleet,
hip hip,
Barfleet.
and that's how it's done.
That's how it's done. Now
I
the
think that's
night's
a yes.
coming back, isn't he? Like, wait a minute. Yeah, I remember. Oh God. Yeah.
I remember.
Oh God, I remember things.
I remember Chief of Medical starting that chant a couple times and me being boisterous and loud during it.
You boisterous and loud?
I know,
Never.
right? Ridiculous.
You are such an introvert. I don't understand how that.
Do you remember me yelling "Shut up and drink, Rico"?
No.
Repeatedly?
Because
you-
you were flapping your
Do
gums.
you remember me throwing my hand over your mouth and going, "Shut the f- before you get us both killed"?
No.
Wow.
Yeah, that happened.
That's the thing that happened.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Flippity flap.
That's
said,
when he was
"Shut
looking
the
at the
flippity flap
bartender and going, "You won't do it. You won't do
Oh,
it.
wow.
You can't break me. You're scared."
No, I did
Yes, you
not.
did.
I said that to.
You dropped the
You
F
said
bomb.
that. You said that
Rico.
to Critical Strike.
No, well, I don't know if he wants that out there. But my point is,
Well, people don't
you
know who
dropped
he
the
is
F
unless
bomb
they know
on
who
him.
he is.
You were like, "Ding, you." And
Yeah.
he was like, and he
Nice.
looked at you and he said,
Don't say that to a
"Don't."
medical officer.
And you went, "I just did," and I'm like, "We're gonna die."
yeah.
That sounds like something I would say. And
Yeah,
the
that-
way
and
the
that's
way
how
you
you die.
moved, and yeah, that looks
Yeah.
like exactly
Yeah.
something I would do.
Gonna hurt our liver.
I mean, I feel
Yeah.
fine.
well,
Yeah.
what's left of it?
Well, what's left of it? Yeah. I bet your liver's not happy.
It's all right.
It's well preserved.
It's still there.
It's pickled.
It's still there. It's still there. So great con.
Nothing like
I can't wait to
pickled
come
liver.
back and do this again.
Good. So, Rico, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a quick follow-up.
Sure.
So, are we going to come back to Starbase next year?
Absolutely. Without a doubt.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, okay, so I did my Unbreakable. Rico did his Unbreakable.
yeah, Kat. When are you going to step up?
Nope. Cat is breakable. Cat knows this.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then we've
yeah.
ironed that all out. Then excellent.
Because
Next
there's
topic.
another Barfleet member sitting here at this table that is as of yet indeterminate of the breakage.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the Scott?
I'm a big guy. There's not a lot of breakable out there for once you get to a certain tonnage. There's like
You know, you think that.
yeah.
You think that
Yeah.
at first.
Yeah.
Experiencing
I-
it firsthand, you think that.
I give you Exhibit A, the Strokano, which is the signature drink of the Mirage. They have a Brazilian steakhouse in the Mirage casino in
Brazilian
Vegas,
steakhouse.
right? Called and it's the Volcano is their thing. Only what they do is they make like a double strength Long Island with some fruit juice in it, and then they float a shot of Stro 80 across the top, which is 160 proof.
I thought it was called that because when you drink it, then you have a stroke.
Well, wait for it. So my brother is turning 21. My father takes us out. We're all at the thing, and I'm like, well, I want a Strokano for my brother. I'm going to order this drink for my brother who just turned 21. Tee hee hee. I know what's happening here, and he's like, well, I don't know.
Oh, my
and I
God.
said, I'll drink one with you. If you drink one, I'll drink one. And they're like literally pitcher sized. Okay, they're like
Jesus.
larger than pint glasses, like thing. And so he brings them out, and my brother's just about to take a drink. My father puts his hand between his mouth and the glass and goes, No, your brother's jerking with you. Picked both glasses up and sat them down in front of me and went, drink up. And I went,
Oh, damn.
So I pound both Strocanos, and I remember nothing else.
Did you
okay?
smell toast?
I can't remember, but I do know that we wandered around and we visited 4 other casinos after that. I have no idea which ones we were in, and I literally needed to go through the pictures and look at the carpet on the floor to go, was that the MGM Grand? I think that's that carpet from the MGM. Like, I had no... It was... So, but I wasn't broken. I was still able to take the tour. So I'm feeling
Yeah, I'm just saying
good
proof
about
is in the
myself.
pudding.
All right.
And,
So
No, the proof is in the tasting. It's not in the pudding.
I realize now.
You got to get that.
I remember
hate
everything
when
that was in that
phrase
first shot when you brought up proof
Yep.
and alcohol percent. I saw the bottle; it said 96% alcohol.
yeah.
Yummy.
That means that is 192 proof.
hurtful.
Yep.
And I remember it clearly now. Oh
Nice.
man,
There
that
it
was
is.
good.
There it is.
The night's starting to come back to me.
Delicious. So yes, we will do it again, and I imagine. I guess what I'm hearing is that either at HoosierCon or in conjunction or StarbaseIndy, depending on what the Barfleet schedule is, I am going to be next in line on the Unbreakable task. Is that the Unbreakable challenge? Is that the answer here?
Are you a warrior enough?
Well, I might not carry a finesse weapon. I might be more of a
Do you have the
spork type.
cojones?
But oh yes, in spades. I have 2 children to prove that the cojones are there and fully functional.
You sporks.
Sporks.
Carry a spork.
Hey, when the Klingons are
spork.
singing down the hall from your room, you should be terrified.
Yeah, seriously. Like
I
that started,
wasn't-
and I went, "Ooh, something's going to happen." That's a
Preparing
thing.
for battle.
There's a
with their
thing going
sporks.
on. Yeah, with their sporks.
Wow.
Swiss, the Swiss Army spork. It's kind of like a Klingon Army spork, only it's Swiss. Don't worry, that's a thing. It's all good. And now
Sith are
we
way
have
better.
what is a Starfleet Command banner being waved behind us that is fantastical. There's even at 2 or 3. What time is it?
319.
It is 3. Yes.
3:20. 3:20. The con shuts down officially in less than an hour, and there are still things going on. There are still people having fun. There are still people are walking slow. Some of them holding their head and or neck from having to take the evening that they did. But it's still a wonderful convention.
It was. It was a great con, and I look forward. I am now even more saddened that I missed last year's with you guys. And you invited me out.
Yeah.
You said, "Hey, come to Starbase," and I was like, "Oh, I can't. I got a work thing to do." And
all right.
now I have an adult job with PTO, and I can just
And you were like,
request time
Done.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
It is a beautiful thing.
I was on vacation all this week. It was
Nice. That is totally cool.
great. Yeah.
It's good stuff.
So I can't wait to come back. Thank you, StarbaseIndy,
Yeah.
for being so fantastic. Thank you
absolutely.
Absolutely.
A
Thank you
fun
for having
con.
us and hosting us and being as good as you are.
for giving us a table and providing us with room space. Thank you so much, StarbaseIndy.
all good.
Yes.
Absolutely wonderful.
And Lisa, you outdid yourself with the room names. That was a real special treat.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Shout out to Lisa. Very good room names. It was very funny. Cindy was starting to read the thing, and all she did was read across the top, and she went, "Oh, they're going to have stuff on astrophysics?" And she went, "Oh, that's the room name." I mean, she got all excited there. She was like, "They're going to have astrophysics panels. That's
I
so
believe they
cool."
had a panel on quantum physics,
They
though.
did. And
I'm sad I missed it,
Yeah, I am too.
but sleep was so good.
I'm going to call her
Here's the thing.
Thumbs Up Cindy henceforth.
Yes.
Yes.
Facebook group chat, everything's a thumbs up.
For obvious thumbs up reasons.
Yep.
It's very good. We love it. We love it. And you know what? I was very glad to see Cindy out. I was very glad to see Scott come
Yeah, it
out.
was
I
nice
was
to
very
see
glad to
Scott,
see
too.
Jackson come out. I was very glad to see, because one of the biggest things that I feared was when we had Marvel and then we started Stargate, and I was like, well, I want the two groups to get along, and I don't want everybody to fight. And everybody came out, and we had fun, and we recorded. It was a blast. It was a really good con. I was very pleased.
I'm happy with it. I'm
Yeah.
happy with it. I am not as happy with my inability to snag one of the celebrity guests, but
Well, we didn't even try.
It's not the end of the. We really didn't. I mean, I talked with Melissa at the end and said, "Hey, if anybody you got anything extra, bring them on over. And if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't."
Yeah.
There's always next year.
Well, and Starbase is really my just
it's the chill. It's the
con
cool down.
and chill.
It's the con
Yeah.
when we remember
Con
that
and
we're
chill.
nerds and we just nerd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and be like, yeah, I want a shot in front of the Iron Throne too. Yeah, that kind of thing.
It's
It's a sweet picture.
it's good stuff. Yeah, I
My
like
whole
it.
life.
I like it.
it was my
Wait till
destiny.
you get the digital one. It's going to look infinitely better.
Yeah, and it'll be good. Oh, it's so good. So we can do the nerdy thing. We can be nerds and we can be geeks, and it can be wonderful stuff, and it can be fantastic. I'm very happy, very pleased.
I think having good roommates made all the difference for me. If I would have had that,
Love Rico.
if I would have had that room all by myself, I probably wouldn't have made it. It was
He's like, I
it
wouldn't
was
have
a mess.
survived.
No.
Jimi Hendrix all over again. It's
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
sad thing.
Bad scene.
It's not happy. Not a good scene.
No.
And it's really good when your coworkers are looking out for you. Feels
Absolutely.
really good.
If you do that, you're gonna have a bad time. Okay.
He warned me. He warned me because I'd kicked around about being unbreakable. He warned me. He was like,
Yeah.
"Don't, Rico, don't do this."
And now you know.
Well,
So are you considered unbreakable, even though you projectile?
Well, Captain says so.
Oh, well, you're right. I'm sorry. What was I thinking? Captain said so. And we're done.
Captain has declared him unbreakable.
I gotta
Rico
say
is
that
unbreakable.
me
That's
telling
true.
you not to do it was definitely a reverse psychology move.
It was going to
Oh,
because
damn
when
it.
somebody
But
tells me not to do
but
Don't
it
something,
push the
backfired
shiny
because
red
I
button.
certainly did not expect to get
tethered
to
into
you.
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
you were right along with him, huh?
So I've done it twice
Apparently,
now.
yeah.
Lovely. So you're going to be there when I do the unbreakable thing?
Yep.
Well, you're gonna
But
lose
I
it?
will be in the back of the room, in a chair, just watching.
He will be sprawled in the chair in the corner.
I feel
Go
like
and shut up and drink, Scott.
I feel
We're
like
talking, man.
I feel like if I'm
Amuse
unbreakable
me.
a third time, I should get a little gold or whatever that's called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little go old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gold.
Yeah.
Though I will say, for the next Barfleet function, I will have officially joined a medical and I'll be working.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, you're gonna
that's
be you're
kinda
gonna be
cool.
awesome behind the bar.
yeah,
That would be cool.
I think so.
I
Shout
know-
out to
Rico's hip hip will be like Sonic Boom.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
felt really
Oh,
bad
yeah.
because you two were sitting next to me at the burlesque show, and I screamed really loud, and I know I hurt your ears a couple times.
Yeah,
I'm
it was directed
really
more
sorry
towards
about
JC
that.
than my direction.
Yeah.
I have problems with my right ear. Though, so
I'm
it's not
really
just you.
sorry, man, but yeah, I loud.
Dromedary. So
Rico, what do you call a three-humped camel?
Pregnant.
there it is. Boom.
Hope you all die.
Was it because of they were humped a number of times?
No.
Or is that wait, one
That's 'cause
and
a
then
camel
two
has
and
two
then
humps and then
There you go. Now you got
But
it.
some
Now
camels
you're
only have
getting
one
it.
hump.
Well, they don't count for this joke.
Yeah, they don't. It doesn't work.
So, yeah, that's
humps,
what I call
three
three-humped
hump-
camel.
I was like
Pregnant.
pregnant.
Yeah.
Very good. All right.
Because I mean, if you
It's a
say
good
what
joke.
do you call a two-humped
It is a
camel,
good joke.
dromedary. It's not as good.
Right. Right.
It's a Vulcan joke.
Right. Right. And you're like dromedary, and it was like, oh, there's an official
Oh,
name.
well,
for
I
that.
think the
Yeah.
dromedary is actually
Very
the
good.
one-humped camel.
Yeah. Well, what's the two humped?
Starts
Starts with an M.
no, it starts with a B.
Very good. Yay! See, the crowd can be. You learn so much going to Starbase. Come out to Starbase. It's educational, boys and
No,
girls.
you really and okay. Let's
Fun and educational.
let's talk money now because
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Do we
the
have
the
to?
price for the con is $55 for the full 3-day pass.
50.
50. Thank you.
Yep.
Which is like bargain
I
bin
wouldn't-
pricing.
yeah,
I wouldn't know,
and that's,
but go
that's
ahead.
not pre-reg. That's like at the gate.
That's
Yeah.
walking up to the door. Yeah,
Right.
and this $50 gets you all access
Yeah.
all 3
to
days.
To everything that they have going on. Like StarbaseIndy charged $5 because there was training and a little tournament and stuff after that. But I could have walked into any panel. I could
You
have
mean
walked.
the lightsaber thing?
Yeah,
Yes,
the lightsaber.
Lightsaber
Okay.
Academy.
What did I?
You said
like-
StarbaseIndy.
I said StarbaseIndy. Okay,
StarbaseIndy charges 50 to get in. Lightsaber
Yeah,
Academy is $5 to participate in the
$5
tournament.
to participate. But yeah,
But the history bit and the lessons at the beginning are free.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It was very nice. And the burlesque was 10.
Yeah.
But that all went to charity. She's special.
That bitch made out like
she
a bandit.
made out like a bandit.
so
and they were looking for her at Barfleet afterwards too.
Nice. That's fantastic.
$50 gets you really good access.
I didn't
to a
even
really
know
good
what
con.
a cage bra was.
I
now
did
you
not
see,
know what
educational.
Yeah, I was
Now
like, what
you
is a
know.
cage
The
bra? And I'm
more
like,
you know.
is that like, does it have little doors? And you open, I was like, I don't. Why would you want to cage the girls? I don't understand that. But,
No, I think the cage is just like underhanging. I think the girls are free other than.
right. And I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
know that.
it's-
Again,
it's an
educational.
outline.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then if you
And,
want to save money on the room, you know, there's the Wyndham, but then there's two adjacent hotels that are literally next to it.
Yeah.
And if you go right over to those adjacent
Mhm.
hotels, the room price drops by like $25 a night.
And
Well,
there's the
also-
La Quinta over on Lyndhurst next to Indie Grill.
Yeah.
Well, but there's a
be
break for
careful.
the Starbase block as well.
There's a Starbase block where it was $89 a night if
Oh,
you
wow.
were here for the convention.
Nice.
Not bad, not bad.
No,
And the food prices aren't bad for the. You can go off. There's lots of places to eat around here, but the prices really aren't bad.
Yeah,
as far as-
Nicolino's really isn't that bad.
Yeah.
Well, there's not a ton of places to eat around here, but there's a few. So
Well,
yeah.
I mean, Washington Street is just a block away, and there's a buttload of stuff there.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't.
Go over to Lyndhurst and go north like a block or two, and there's Washington Street right there.
It's $50 well worth it.
I know no
Yeah.
maps.
So I guess
yeah.
what we're trying to say is that with Starbase, your bang for your buck is ridiculous.
yeah.
Yes. That.
And it's because it's not a big, huge corporate con.
Yeah, well, God, that's the. I'm not trying to, but that's the thing I'm really not liking about Gen Con, Scott.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the opportunities, but it's the one con I actually don't look forward to attending anymore.
Well, that's because Gen Con doesn't have pugs.
Well,
Point.
Tiny, adorable pugs.
It's I don't mean to be this. It's effort.
Work?
Yeah, it's
I
work.
don't no, because In Conjunction and Hoosier Con are work for me, but I don't mind that.
Well, and I'll tell you, we are striving.
Gen Con is a crazy pace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the pacing.
And it's a 4-day thing, and it's 5 if you're trade daying, and
Right.
there's the extra. And I think if we had a room, it would take some of that.
That's
take
actually
away from some
difficult
of
to
that.
do now.
Right, it's harder to do.
Yeah, what is
and it's-
up with that?
yeah.
Come on. Hotels downtown Indy around the convention center. Get your shit together.
Well,
Hotel,
and-
Motel, Holiday Inn. I'm sorry, I had to. It was right
nice.
there.
It was right
I
there.
had
She's
to.
low hanging fruit. She just plucked it right off there.
Yep. Yep.
And I find we are trying, or one of the things I would like to do over the next 2 years, 3 years, whatever. I would like to be the voice of the con for.
I'm so glad you didn't say the voice of reason.
No. Why would you? I
When
lost
would
our
that-
listeners.
when would
even
that
thinking
ever
that.
happen?
Yeah,
We do that here.
when is that a thing? The voice of the con for Hoosier Con in conjunction Starbase Indy.
That'd be awesome.
I want the Dale Carnegie, Tom Carnegie.
Dale Carnegie?
Yeah, voice of the 500.
Dale Carnegie. The
Voice
voice
of
of
the
the
Brickyard.
500. Yeah, voice of the Brickyard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not Tom Carnegie. No. Dale.
Anyway.
Carnegie. Yeah. Okay.
I think
I don't
after
know.
That guy.
I
That
think
guy.
after the full 1 year circuit of us doing this, I noticed we're probably one of the only people here for the entire length of the con doing recordings. I think that would be doable. I think they would reach out and be like, "Hey, can you be the voice of our?" I
Well,
bet
it's been
sweet.
surprisingly well received so far,
Yeah.
and as always, Starbase Indy in conjunction HoosierCon. Anything we record, I told them up front, they can use it, they can splice it, they can slice it and dice it, and
Make
use
julienne
it.
fried.
Yeah, however they want to do it. It's sharp set against it. It'll cut through a tin can and still slice a tomato. That's what I'm saying. Audio recordings that are good for your ears.
Well, I still wanna get some things in place, and when I do, then
But Gen Cons, that's not going to happen.
well,
But you understand that's the
Well,
and
yeah,
I don't
it's
know
too
how I don't know
restricted,
how
yeah.
the I don't know what the difference is. I'm not sure how to articulate it. But I feel your pain, JC. I feel your pain.
yeah, I'm not saying don't go. You know what I mean? I'm just like
I feel your pain.
it runs deep.
It runs deep.
Share it with me.
Exactly. What does God need with a starship? Okay, anyway, moving on. I'm better. So you were saying, I'm sorry.
What does God need with a starship?
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Perfect scene. So I'm sorry. What were you saying? You were. I jumped in on the side thing there. My apologies.
No. Like I said, I was just bitch moaning about Gen Con, really.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm not
It
saying
used
that
to be
can't
so
happen.
beautiful. It used to be so glorious.
and then we started this darn podcasting thing.
Oh no, I was going
darn
to say
it.
that I want to get some things in place, and then I want to cosplay as Ruby Rod and live
my God,
cast live. I want to do it the entire con and live cast
my
the
God,
entire
yes.
con. That's what I want to do.
Dear
that.
Lord,
Make it
that
so.
would be perfect. Oh, that would be fantastic.
I need to
it's
I need to start getting cosplay together for myself so I can
Right?
be in these pageants
Yes, you
and these
do.
masquerades.
I'm really liking that Marvel DC mashup idea.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna figure something out. I'm gonna be in costume next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on. All right. Well, we're going to start. Listeners, if you have any suggestions for Rico,
Well, I am
send them in to us.
25% of the done with my Vizard Ichigo cosplay. So
I don't know what
if
that
I
is,
finish
so
that up
right on.
from Bleach, the anime Bleach, it's
Oh, okay.
pretty legit. I'm
Yeah, I caught
almost done.
Ichigo. I didn't catch the other one.
Right
Dude,
on.
oh, Vizard, it's one of the forms he has when he
Okay.
has the white mask over his face.
Okay.
Yeah, I almost have that costume ready to go. It's
I haven't
25%
actually
of the way
watched it.
done.
I just
That's
know a
all
lot of people that have.
Yeah.
I thought you were working on a tank girl. All right. Maybe that was
Yeah.
just me.
I mean, That would be really easy to do. I could probably pull off Tank Girl. Oh, I should have been on that cage, bro.
There you go. Ah,
You know what I want to see?
wow.
What?
I had things I did not want to know. Go
I
ahead.
want to see you in the next burlesque show.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I couldn't do it sober.
You could do barf without the costume.
That's true. Wow. I don't think I could comfortably do burlesque sober. I don't
not?
have
Why not?
have the positive self-image and the body positivity that the burlesque dancers do.
But that
because
would-
I'm still
that would help.
self-conscious about that stuff.
But that would help with the
believe
positive
in you.
image.
Well, I mean, that's why I want to start cosplaying. I want to build that back up.
So what I'm
Build that
hearing
up.
is I believe there's a table full of people that would stuff $1 bills into a G-string just to get your self-confidence up, so that you could run around half naked in front of the captain's
Oh,
chair. At
I
bar
mean-
fight.
I don't
Is
know
what
about the G-string, but I'd stuff dollar bills into his cage bra.
I would
okay,
break.
yeah.
I would.
yeah, there it is.
I would break the rules and smack that ass.
Oh, see,
Oh.
no,
I would pay the
those
iron
rules
price.
Those rules are in place for a reason. Okay, cosplay does not equal consent. Okay, I had a moment. Okay, all right, my moment is over. I'm better. We
Better
love
now.
you, buddy.
I'm just thinking about costumes now. I want to step this up. I'm inspired. I really
want-
want to interview a Mogshell.
Tonari no Totoro
That'd be
and cage bra. There's got to be. Yeah, see, we learned what a cage bra was this weekend, boys and girls. Don't Google that because I'm not sure what will come up.
I mean, it depends
If
if,
you
they have
do,
their safe
delete
search
your
on.
browser history.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what you should do to get started to not be self-conscious? You just
Uh-oh.
reach out to Kat and do a really good Iron Man suit.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
Who?
Like-
what?
Oh, we're talking about Stacey Cat Hawkins. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Different
wait,
cat.
what? Question mark?
Catsplosion
Blink,
on
blink.
Facebook. Look it up.
I'm friends with her
Yep.
on
There
the
it is.
Facebook.
Okay, I didn't know because I was like, I'm reaching out to Cat. She's at the end of the table.
There's a really cool steampunk Iron Man that I want to do.
Oh, that would be hotness.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Did the steampunk Iron Man have a top hat?
No.
Should.
JC, you've got hair.
Imagine, if you will, a steampunk
Wow.
Iron Man made of
Chia.
iron. It's really cool.
Ooh. Steampunk Iron Man?
Would be
I'm on
effing
it.
I'm
sweet.
thinking about it.
I'm on it.
Yeah.
Like antique brass and gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like copper and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Effing
Brown leather.
sweet.
Yeah, I'm with it.
I also want to do
Burnished
I
tan.
believe the proper color of leather would be oxblood in this case.
Ox?
Oh,
Yeah.
oxblood.
I
would
wanna-
work.
I
I was
wanna
thinking
do-
burnished tan. Okay, that orange
Well, oxblood
autumn.
would be about the color of the wall behind us. I think that would be really
Right,
sweet
right.
with the,
No, I'm
the
getting ya.
antique
Yeah.
brass and the copper.
Yeah. I want to do a Link. I want to do a really, really good Link
Link.
from The Legend of Zelda. Link,
Oh, okay.
Hero
Link.
of Time.
Right.
So
I
I'm
got you.
a big fan of that. There's
Do
a
you
lot I
own,
want
do
to
you
do.
own your own ocarina?
Nope, not yet.
I like to move it.
But you know,
We
I mean,
like to move it.
there's just a lot of stuff that I'm gonna work on.
All hail the New York Giants. Okay, I'm better. Yes, I did see that movie.
Well, I feel really
Can-
good. That was a great
can you-
recording. I feel like that was a
Excellent.
great wrap up.
Excellent. Yeah. What else do we got for today? It's now 3-something. Con's winding down. Gonna get some food.
Do you want to do it behind the mask?
Be on the way. Do we? Well, he
Oh,
said that his
wow.
brain was hurting and that he didn't want to behind.
Yeah, I
the
don't think
mask
he's. I
thing.
don't think he's in the place
Yeah,
for that.
he's not in the for the
Fine.
feels, and we got to do a thing. So we're gonna have
But I
to
mean,
schedule another
I think.
time.
I think.
and-
I think after a
you know.
Stargate, because when JC gets
Oh,
brought in,
yeah.
you guys might be able to do that.
yeah,
could-
that's
yeah,
an
that'd be
idea.
cool.
Yeah.
That's an interesting idea.
Could work.
We'll just have to. He doesn't know yet that I'm taking his pre-record his things that he reads off the sheet, and I'm pulling them and putting them at the end.
Well, he knows now.
Well, oh shit, he might listen to
You
this.
mother.
So anyhow, she doesn't know that that's the thing yet, but which is why he had this look on his face when the last time when he read like the 3-page thing, and then I went, "So what are we talking about tonight? Are we doing? Are we going to do communication, or are we going to do violence? Are we going to do?" And he was like, "We're doing a thing." And I'm like, "Okay," because you don't know. I just took that whole chunk and put it at the end. So that's how that worked. He didn't. He'll learn. It's a funny thing. It made me laugh. Because I was like, let's like open it up and be organic at the beginning. Let's not do the whole scripted thing. He's like, okay, yeah, let's do that. So starting with the script, and I went, okay, that's going on. Yay. That's the power of editing. We talked about it earlier. Yeah. You were forewarned. You were not forearmed. That's not my fault. So it's all good. Very good. So
How have you embarrassed me?
comment. Who, what?
What? How have you embarrassed me? What are you doing?
Not you.
Not you.
The other
You
guy.
do it yourself.
Yeah, I was like, we don't need to really even work at that.
Oh, I was
That's
hoping you were
that's all
gonna
a good
forget
thing.
that.
Yeah, we were kind of hoping you were going to just sort of leave that right there. That's all right.
What is it?
Dun, dun,
wine.
dun.
Oh, wow. Chateau Picard.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Nice.
Wow. 2267.
Well, that's kind of
That was
cool.
a good-
Chateau Picard.
Good start date.
My friend just brought by an amazing bottle of wine. Sorry about
Nice.
that, audience. That's what's happening.
Very, very cool. Very, very good. So, tips and tricks. What would you, people that are coming next year, because everybody's going to hear this, and there are going to be like millions of people here. Tips and tricks for the weekend.
Get a room at the hotel.
Get a room at the hotel.
Always good.
Check in as early as you possibly can because the line will go out the door.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Let me speak
Pre-reg
to the
if you
hotel
can.
thing real quick because a lot of people
Yeah.
try to save money, especially if they're local at a con by not getting a hotel right. And I
Right.
get that. I feel you, and I know things are tight right now, and yada yada. Yada, but I'm here to tell you, my con experience, what I get out of a con, whether it's fun or learning or all of it, okay, goes way up when I've got a room. It goes way up. So, you know, you're saving money to lose money because your ticket value, bang for your buck, is actually less because you're not going to do as much. You're not going to
Right.
get as much out of it if you have to drive back and forth. So,
Well, and the idea of a nap, if there's time in the middle, like take a nap. Like last night, I took a nap from 7 to like 8:30, and it was
I
like,
took
hey,
a
I'm
nap
much
after
better.
lunch yesterday.
Yeah.
I had a 3-hour nap and it felt great.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, now I'm ready to go into the evening and do whatever it is I need to do, and it was way better than the night before when I had
my
Ben
God, Tiny
Sloan's
Pug.
nap. Tiny Pug. All right, tips and tricks.
See,
anything?
see,
anything
tiny
you got?
pugs,
anything
they make the con better.
Want to throw on there?
well, obviously, get
Before we
yourself
go?
a care pack.
Yeah.
You know, put all the stuff you
Compact.
think you might need. You know, weird odds and ends stuff that just off like Q-tips. You know, what I mean,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah, cute.
Bandages in case there are escalators that leap out and attack you.
Yes, they do that.
I've learned over a year now doing this con stuff not to wear sandals.
That escalator went. Rico's unbreakable. We'll put his name
Watch
to the
this.
test.
We'll see about that.
And horror. And he went, ew, the toe. It hurts. It was a good thing. See,
Yep.
we've all learned over this year. It's been
Yeah.
wonderful stuff.
So come early
Learn from Rico's mistakes.
and also look at your con list of stuff that's going on and plan out what you want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're never going to have enough time to do everything you want. There are going to be conflicting things. So plan,
And you'll get way
plan
late
ahead.
talking to people and miss things.
Yep.
Oh,
Plan
yeah.
ahead.
Another tip: try every day, but at least once during the con, to do something that you would ordinarily never do, like completely reach past your comfort zone or your normal routines and interests.
Like
right?
going to a
And-
quantum physics panel. Never
Right,
taken
yeah.
a physics course in my life.
Yeah. There it is. Yeehaw.
I didn't make it to the panel, but it would have been cool. I wanted to.
yeah.
You'd be surprised how
I was
often these
nervous
things-
about going to that burlesque show because I had never been to one.
Oh, really?
There it is.
And yeah, I enjoyed the experience.
Aw, he popped his cherry.
Yep.
Yay.
Yeah, it was my first burlesque.
Dun-dun-dun.
Well, you know they do them. If you like it, they do them down to White Rabbit all the time.
Do they?
Yeah, and you can get up close and personal.
Well, I mean, I've been to drag shows and stuff like that, but this was
God.
my first
Same.
burlesque.
Stop being a creeper.
What? No, I meant the tables were closer to the stage.
Stop.
We were kind of 4th or 5th row there. I kind of wanted to
It's
be.
about art. It's
Oh,
not
it's,
about titties.
No, I did not say it
Scott.
was. It was. I wanted the immersive experience.
You wanted titties.
No, not necessarily. I'm more of an
Stop being
ass
a
man than a titty guy. I'm really.
Yeah,
I
you're
hate
being
to
a
watch you
creeper.
go, but I love to watch you leave. Is what I'm saying. I'm more about the backsides. Everybody's like, "Ooh, look at the boobies," and I'm like, "Okay, that's fine."
So do you have any
Okay.
tips for our listeners if they go to cons?
5-2-1 rule?
5-2-1 rule is always good.
Yep.
I was now. It might have been because of the 2 days that there were subarctic temperatures. I did not get a lot of con funk, which is very good.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
5-2-1, very nice. By the way, if you have a room at the hotel, if you have a room at the hotel where the con is, very easy to do the 5-2-1 thing. Very, very nice. You just get
Oh,
a
hey,
shower
state,
and do the
state what
thing.
521 is, just for people who don't
Yes,
know.
break that down.
5-2-1 is every day for the con. 5 hours of sleep minimum. That's the only one we'll let you bend down to 4. 2 meals a day, and 1 shower or bath.
A day.
Eat twice, shower once, get a nap. It'll all be good. It'll all be fantastic. And by the way, my tip for the con is if you are planning
Yeah, let's pull him in.
to be we are planning. We don't have an extra mic, and we're just about to wrap up.
Oh, crap. Never mind.
We are
Sorry,
we
bud.
are planning to
He can share a mic with one of us if we got ears.
Hey, you can come over here and share
We-
mine.
we are lost my train of thought. I got nothing.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Nope, that's okay.
You were at 5-2-1 rule.
And then you had a
Going
tip
on from there.
afterwards.
And then I
Yeah.
tipped afterwards. All right, because I was just about to go, and that'll do us tonight. For
Tiny Pug. Tiny Pug distracted us.
Tiny Pug. Yeah.
that'll do.
Hey,
That's the
everybody. This is
Parker.
Nope.
Parker.
Parker, how you
and
doing, Parker?
He was a competitor in the lightsaber tournament.
Yeah.
How'd you do?
We just thought you might want to take a moment and share some of that experience with us real quick.
I mean, it was a lot of fun. It was a bit intimidating at first. I went into it. I wasn't really thinking much of it. And that was before I saw everyone dressed up in athletic gear and everyone who brought their own stuff and who had prepared for it. And they had special gloves. I'm like, oh, I might get my handed to
People
me.
get serious about this.
Like,
This is the thing.
that happened. I went out, talked to a couple people about it, decided I would do it anyways, and I'm really glad I did. It was a lot of fun. There was a bit of training that went on before the tournament with a couple different forms of lightsaber combat that they were teaching us. It was forms 1, 2, 3, and 5.
Yep.
Form 1 being like the most basic style, two-handed, yada, yada, yada. Form 2 being what Count Dooku uses, one hand, curve hilt type thing. Form 3 was really weird. It was super weird. It was this lightsaber pike.
The wing
Wingtip
thing.
spear.
Yeah.
That was so cool to watch.
It was cool to watch, yeah. But it was just so awkward, and it was very funny, too, because this one girl got in a situation, she was using Form 2, she was going up against a guy who was Form 3. Yeah. He just didn't move the whole time. It was like a statue. Just this big, like, tanky dude.
Well, he just had the reach, so he could just go pop.
Yeah,
and poke
and
her.
he just, like, whenever she got close, it's just like, poke, poke,
Yeah.
nope, poke, nope. No, you can't touch this, no, poke.
Can't touch this.
Just over and over, and it was hilarious. And then I myself, I was using Form 1, and I was going up against another user of Form 1, and it was, wow, it was not what I thought it was going to be. It was very intense, very quick, and it was, honestly, I sort of have trouble remembering a bit of it just because of how fast-paced it was.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I didn't end up winning. I still think I did pretty well. Got a cool video, and I really
Oh, they
enjoyed it.
videotaped it too?
Yeah, I videotaped it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I didn't know if they had like people there videotaping.
No, they didn't. I
was
wish
like,
they
that'd be
did.
totally cool.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do it again next year?
If they have it next year, absolutely.
Me too. I'm gonna join in, and I want to learn the Zweihander Form 5, the two-handed.
Yeah, because they had all this really cool stuff, and the grand prize was this like
The golden lightsaber.
yeah, gold,
It was the
not
gold.
so plated lightsaber.
Yeah.
Gold not so plated.
Their insignia on it, and
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
pretty
sweet.
cool.
One of
a
those.
kind.
Yeah, it was really cool, and the blade did extend from it. I was like, "Is that just the hilt, or does that have a blade on it?" And the guy that won actually extended the blade on it. It was pretty in blue, and it was
Oh, that's
awesome.
cool.
Yeah, it was really neat. Honestly, I wish I could have won, but it's just
It's all right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it.
As
It's
long as
alright.
you still had fun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's the main point of it, is to just have fun and
Yeah, it
learn
was
something cool.
It's a ton of fun.
$5 well spent, you think?
Oh yeah, absolutely. $5 very well spent, and I would totally do it again next year if they have
Excellent.
it here, and that's what I'm hoping.
I hope they do.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all going to get in on that with you. Don't
Yeah.
worry, buddy.
Yeah. Because
So can you
now-
bring your own lightsabers, and then as like the one duel starts, and it's the winner from last year, and he's getting ready to face the one guy, and then all of a sudden, 3 or 4 people in the crowd just, and it's like, can you take us all? I mean, are you allowed to just
Grand
intervene in the?
It didn't look like it from what I saw.
No.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
just
It was,
checking.
it was tournament style.
Oh,
That would
yeah.
be really cool, though. Honestly,
Right?
that'd be hilarious.
Be
I'd
like,
love
you were
to
the
do
winner
that.
from last year, weren't you? Yes. You're facing this opponent. He's never lifted a lightsaber before. You think it will be easy, do you?
That would be like something you would prearrange with the instructors, the people who
Right?
are putting it on, be like, all right, whoever wins, we're doing this.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah,
And
that's
be like, so you think you have won? Well, now you faced your
Rule
final.
of 2 becomes rule of 6.
Exactly.
Yeah, we were cheering
What do
for
you
you,
do now?
Parker. We were.
Yeah,
we
we
were.
were. We were
sorry
cheering for
to
you.
to see you go
I
out.
broke JC.
Ta-da! We're all about controlled and sometimes uncontrolled anarchy. We're all
yeah.
like, we will overthrow the system. It's okay. It's all good. It is all good. Well, thank you very much for sitting down with us, Parker.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
We're glad you had a good con.
Thanks for being a listener.
Thanks for
We
being a
appreciate
listener.
it.
Yeah.
We very much appreciate it. It's
I
all
appreciate
kinds of
that
good.
more than anything.
Very, very, very good.
Thanks for doing cool stuff.
Yeah, for doing cool stuff. We love
Yeah,
it.
thank you for
Pro tip to Indie
motivating
Lightsaber
me.
Academy next year. Film that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, thank you for
Exactly.
motivating me to do that next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all kind of good stuff. We like it. Ladies and gentlemen, that will wrap up our con coverage. We thank Parker, our special guest. We thank JC and Rico.
Yo.
No, I say
No?
yo.
Oh, there it is, the yo throwdown once again.
now.
We thank Kat for being here.
Oh, no, go ahead and say your yo.
No, you've already taken it. You've ruined
You ruined it.
You've ruined it. He said yo. He said yo. Yeah, but it was a yo with love, unlike that other incident that we had with the yo that
Yeah.
will go unmentioned. We just
Well,
I know I
there's
just brought
there's
it up.
the yo, and there's the yo.
Yeah,
No,
right?
somebody
Right? It
stole
was-
my yo at a Marvel, and I lost
and
it a little
and
bit.
we had a little bit of. I mean, he had a moment where it
Yeah.
was twitching and smelled like toast. So it was a fantastic con. We absolutely had a blast. Thank you very much for our special guest joining us there at the end.
Thanks, Parker.
It was all kinds of happiness. And as always, from our hearts to your noggins, ears, I don't know.
Sure.
We
To your
love you.
ear
We,
holes.
we thank you for listening. We enjoyed the con. Lots of love to Starbase Indy. And as always, you'll hear from us real soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi there, I'm Melissa Kocius, chair of Starbase Indy, and you're listening to Gaming with Scott.